Kia ora, Chrissy back again, and we're going to get into the next episode of Chernobyl. Last time we had the pilot, we went straight in with who we found out at the end of the episode was a man that was brought in to explain why this certain core could explode. Valery Legasov? I am going to butcher these names. I do apologize. He had recorded his memoirs. He hid them in a wall, somewhere, and then he hung himself. So, and he did not have very nice things to say about a certain chief engineer at Chernobyl, and he was like one of the main driving forces. Saying that the explosion of the core was just not possible. He refused to believe that it could happen after the fire spread, the big explosion and the fire spread. All the kind of higher ups got together, and even they just wanted to dismiss the possibility that the core had exploded. Though at the end, Datlyov, he himself has been exposed. Obviously, he threw up all over the table, which was gross, and as he's been taken out, you can see that he has now seen that the devastation is pretty bad. So I don't know, they're going to start pulling their fingers out and making some real decisions on what the hell to do next. But we're going to get into the next episode. We are going to do season 1 episode 2, Please Remain Calm. Let's do it.
It's boiling in here.
Whoa, already?
8 milliroentgen. Leak?
No. It would have gone off before. It's coming from outside. It's not military, it's uranium decay, U-235.
Reactor fuel.
So did they say that they were in Minsk, right? So was it Belarus? Is it Belarus? Of course, the information has been withheld from getting out of the town, right?
They're at 4. It's not them.
It is Belarus.
Who's the next closest?
It's Chernobyl, but that's not possible. They're 400 kilometers away.
Oh, that's too far for 8 milliroentgen. They'd have to be split open. Maybe they know something.
This guy looks really familiar. Where do I know him from?
Nuclear test?
Is this...
bomb?
We'd have heard that's what half our people were.
Is this the guy from House of Dragon? House of the Dragon? God, why do I keep doing that?
No one's answering the phone.
It is him! Oh my god, okay.
What are you doing? These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated. Get it all off. We're taking it down to the basement.
Shit, that was him, wasn't it? So say don't go in there and get exposed, but it's too late. Guy that he was speaking on the phone to, who I think is being played by Stellan Skarsgård, because his voice is so easy to recognize, seemed like a bit of a prick.
All right, Professor, they're ready. Professor Legasov?
Oh. It is Gorbachev. Okay.
I'm pleased to report that the situation in Chernobyl
That's
is
Stellan
stable.
Skarsgård.
Well, it seems like it's well in hand, so... If there is nothing else, meeting a...
Well, it was a waste of time him being there.
No.
Oh.
Pardon me?
There's graphite on the ground.
Brikana reports that the reactor core is intact. And as for the radiation...
Yes, 3.6 Rontgen, which, by the way, is not the equivalent of one chest X-ray, but rather 400. It's also the maximum reading on low-limit dosimeters.
It's right. I mean, you guys must know that, right?
All I hear is a man I don't know.
I apologize. Please, may I express my concern as calmly and as respectfully as I...
Professor Legasov.
Boris, I will allow it.
They refuse to think they can be wrong.
You take a look at the reactor. You personally And take Professor Legato with you.
Fuck.
Comrade General Secretary, but I
Do
don't...
you know how a nuclear reactor works?
No.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at?
Fair enough. Oh, he's gonna get a fucking earful, isn't he?
Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
What a prick.
A nuclear reactor makes electricity with steam. Steam turns a turbine which generates electricity. In a nuclear plant, we use something called fission. In RBMK reactors, we surround the fuel rods with graphite to moderate, slow down the neutron flux.
Good. I know how a nuclear reactor works. Now I don't need you.
What a fucking prick! Why? Why do you have to be so hostile? Christ. He's a fucking, like... Oh, I guess they don't realise how much of an emergency it is. But, oh, it's so frustrating.
Excuse me, I am Vasily Ignatenko's wife. I need to find him. Please.
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow. If you want to see him, go to Moscow.
But they're not letting us leave here.
Tell them Major Burov allows it.
Oh, okay.
That's radiation ionizing the air.
Why, we can't see, we don't know. Get us directly over the building.
Oh my god.
Right directly over.
I don't see your
We'll be
advice.
dead within a week. Dead. Sir?
Get us over that building, or I'll have you shot.
Fuck! Oh well, fucking die then.
We have begun our own inquiry into the cause of the accident, and I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable. Professor Legasov, I understand you've been saying dangerous things.
Tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
Honestly, I'm gonna fucking scream in a minute.
As I presumed, there's no answer.
It's disgraceful. Really. To spread disinformation at a time like this.
Say something.
Why did I see graphite on the roof?
Oh, there can't be. Perhaps you saw burned concrete.
Now, there you made a mistake. Because I may not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete.
Our high-range dosimeter just arrived.
I really want to see that number.
Have one of your men get as close to the fire as you can. But understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Then I'll do it myself.
Good.
I am surprised that he kind of backed him up there. He still fucking frustrates me and he still angers me, but I'm surprised. But that Foreman, oh my god, fucking throttle!
He's back.
What have we got?
It's not through Röntgen. It's 15,000.
Comrade Savina.
What does that number mean?
It means the core is open, giving off nearly twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima.
Holy fuck.
Please escort Comrades Bakhanov and Fomin to the local party headquarters. Thank you for your service.
Comrade.
Your excuse.
Dyatlov was in charge.
Oh, the blame game.
How do we put it out?
How do you put it out?
Boron and sand.
Okay.
At least evacuate Pripyat. It's 3 kilometers away.
That's my decision to make.
Then make it.
I've been told not to.
Is it or is it not your decision?
I'm in charge here.
Where are you going?
Going to get you 5,000 tons of sand and boron.
Well, at least he can hopefully make that happen.
Tell them they cannot go over the core.
Lead 1 is too close. I repeat, they are too close.
Did not copy. Signal's breaking up.
Fuck. What happened?
Is there any other way, Legazo? Send the next one in.
You know, the site, you know, there's such small little packages that they're depositing down there in comparison, you know. It's like, how the fuck are they going to get it in there. I don't know if it works. I don't know if... I mean, I'm guessing this is what they did in real life. I don't know.
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
That's what I would do.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
What? You got something better?
Where you going?
Chernobyl.
There are 50,000 people in this city.
Professor Ilian, who's also on the commission, says the radiation isn't high enough to evacuate.
Ilian isn't a physicist.
Well, he's a medical doctor. If he says it's safe, it's safe.
Not if they stay here.
We're staying here.
Yes, we are. And we'll be dead in 5 years.
He confuses me. Sometimes I want to fucking throttle him. Most times I want to throttle him. And then there are times where I'm like, bro, I feel you.
A nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation. The Americans took satellite photos.
It's no secret now.
The wind has been blowing toward Germany. Not letting children play outside.
Kids going to school. Whoa! Bringing in buses to evacuate people, hopefully. Wow. Huh. Looky, looky. Can't take the animals with you. I'm glad he came around.
Smothering the core will put the fire out, but the temperature will eventually increase. It will melt down.
I'm perfectly aware. But I estimate at least a month before it melts through the lower concrete pad, which gives us time.
No, you don't have a month. You have approximately 2 days.
Oh.
The uranium will melt the sand, creating a kind of lava, which will begin to melt down through the shield below.
You've made lava.
Fuck.
I anticipated this.
Yeah, he did say that there would be unintended consequences.
Everything within a 30-kilometer radius will be completely destroyed, including the 3 remaining reactors at Chernobyl.
Which will fuck them as well.
The release of radiation will be severe and will impact all of Soviet Ukraine, Lithuania, Belarusia, as well as Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, and most of East Germany.
Fuck!
For Belarusia and the Ukraine, impact means completely uninhabitable for a minimum of 100 years.
And how long before this happens?
Approximately 48 to 72 hours.
Fuck.
But we may have a solution. We can pump the water from the tanks.
Someone's gonna have to do it.
Of course, we will need your permission.
My permission for what?
The level of radioactive contamination.
They'll likely be dead in a week.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
Jesus. I don't know why it's upsetting me so.
All victories inevitably
I mean, I
come
do,
at a
but...
cost.
Fuck having to make those decisions. Hungry. Dogs are hungry.
You'll do it because nobody else can. And if you don't, millions will die. If you tell me that's not enough, I won't believe you. This is what has always set our people apart. 1,000 years of sacrifice in our veins go into that water. Because it must be done.
It's not even going to be a nice death either. It's going to be a fucking horrific death. Oh, here we go.
Ananenko.
Where's Parlov? Baranov.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Right up the end. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, fuck. Nah, fuck that. That would be so scary. Finished. Damn it. That would be freaking terrifying. I don't really have a problem with the dark. Only when my imagination runs away with me. I have a real like fear of turning around and seeing a face staring at me. I've had that for years. I don't have a problem with the dark, but that having the flashlights go out like that and then having that sound of the Geiger count of what do they call it, dosimeter, going fucking haywire, and knowing that, you know, you're just being pummeled by radiation right now. Terrifying. This was a very good episode, and it actually got some tears out of me, mainly because of the severity of the impact that that is going to happen if they don't get it under control, and them saying, well, Legasov saying that he's, you know, basically asking permission to kill 3 people because they have to go in this horrendously dangerous place, and they will be dead within a week. Again, because I mean, like, it would get a reaction out of me in any kind of fictional story, but because this is real, I just like think like, did real people have to do that? And the people that went in, you know, did they have families? It's different knowing that it's, you know, something that really happened to real people. That whole evacuation, I think that it was Pripyat that they evacuated. That's what he wanted. That's a town that he wanted to evacuate, right? Because it was the closest. Yeah, that whole thing was terrifying. Now they've decided that, okay, yes, this has happened. This is, you know, the thing that we thought was impossible is possible, and it has happened now. So no more of this fucking frustrating crap that we got from like Datliov and Fomin and that. I don't know what's happened to those guys, but I'm glad that they've, you know, they can't deny it anymore. So I think the two that stuck out to me, which I mean we had the most of in this episode, was Boris Shabina, Stellan Skarsgård, and Legasov, who, you know, those two really stood out to me. I think Boris really fucking frustrated me the most, but come like the end of it, once he realised, you know, things were as serious as they are, then that frustration went away, you know. Even going so far as to allowing the Pripyat to be evacuated, even though he said that he was under orders not to do anything about it. And then, you know, after hearing how serious that this was going to be, you know, allowing it to happen. This was a good episode. This was a little bit more into the fallout. Yeah, what could really happen? Like, just how widespread that this is going to damage society, the continent. They said, you know, terrifying stuff. Well, we're going to leave it there. We'll pick it up again next week. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time for more Chernobyl. See ya.